the no list is something that I want you to add to your mission. You know how I explain and how to get organized to create a mission where you want to be at the end of your decade. So if you're 25, where you want to be at 30, if you're 35, where you want to be at 40, if you're 45, where you want to be at 50. I want you to add a no list to that. You can also do a no list for next year, okay? And I'm gonna give you some of my no's, most of which I've hit, okay? And they completely changed my life. This is a concept that I haven't seen anywhere else, but the no list was actually more motivating to me than what I actually wanted out of life, okay? So a no list would be, and a lot of these were mine: no cooking, no cleaning, no public transportation, no colleagues, no boss, no job, no obligations, no commute, no bus, no subway, no winter, which if you're Canadian like me, is long and painful and terrible, and everyone's depressed. And everyone says it's not a big deal and you get used to it. No one gets used to it. Everyone's depressed in winter. It's terrible. Okay? Sunny days every day where I live now. And I accomplished all those no's. I moved to Thailand. I'm in Europe now. And Thailand brought its own set of no's. The big ones were no visa issues and no getting pulled over by the police, which happens all the time. If you're riding around on your motorcycle like everyone in Thailand is, and you're a Falong, which means white foreigner, you are getting racial profiled and pulled over 100% of the time. Whenever there's a police, not checkpoint, but gathering, which is everywhere because they are trying to collect fees for not wearing your helmet, not having a license, all that stuff. But even when you do have all that stuff, and you're a foreigner, you're still getting pulled over. Okay, a little piece of Thai life for you. Sometimes they'll be waiting right outside some of the big hotels because they know that the foreigners there just rented a bike. And you can watch them. There's a nice coffee shop in Chiang Mai across the street, Tiger Ted's, from the hotel, and you can watch the foreigners on their second day in Thailand pulling out of their nice hotel with their new little rented motorbike, which was so easy to rent, getting pulled over by the police. So the no list can encompass anything though. Like, what are you tired of? I have a friend of mine who's living in Sweden. She's paying, you know, probably by the end of the next year, she'll be paying 57% in tax. And the winter there, it gets dark at like 3 p.m. some days. It's terrible. Okay? If you have colleagues, that's terrible for the most part. Colleagues are usually like, you might have some great people and you're lucky, but usually just some random people that you wouldn't spend any time with. But now you're forced to spend more time with them than your loved ones. So like, what are you tired of, dude? Put a list together, right? 10 things, 20 things, 30 things that you're just done with. No more, okay? If you're still cooking and cleaning for yourself and doing your own laundry, put that on your no list, okay? Every single guy who's done that, that I've talked to, is never gonna go back to doing your own chores, all right? So this is a structural solution, right? A lot of the times when people aren't happy or people aren't satisfied, you know, the first place I look is structural, because those, a lot of the time, are the easiest things to solve. The outer work versus the inner work can be a lot easier, okay? So put together a list of like 10, 20, 30 things that you're just no to, like, fuck this shit, no more.